Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shreyashi and I'm a software engineer by profession and I like to make videos on skincare, lifestyle, food and travel. So I have been doing a lot of skincare videos and I decided to now do a little bit of lifestyle videos as well. And for my first video, I want to share with you all the habits that I've incorporated in my daily routine and how they really help me become a better version of myself. So I'm just going to dive right into the video. So, habits are activities that you perform on a daily basis, something that are a part of your routine. It's a daily job. Brushing your teeth is a daily job. You can't go a day without not brushing your teeth. So, similarly, there are small habits that really help me uh, be more productive, be more mindful, and live a bit better and happier life. Basically, it's just for my own sanity. All these habits that I have incorporated. So I've read this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and in his book, he says that habits are really small changes in your lifestyle, in your routine. So even if you change like 1% a day, although in that day that 1% won't really make a big deal, make a big impact, but over the course, if you're staying consistent, if you're following through, you are going to become 37% times better than what you were the previous year, right? So that really, it's just about consistency, and it's kind of adding up. It's like a compounding effect. It keeps on adding and adding and adding, and then suddenly you have like a huge amount in your base. Following through these habits that I've incorporated really helps me out, and I really enjoy also the process, like starting from my morning till the time I go to bed. I really enjoy this process. So I will start with the habits, and first and the foremost is early to bed and early to rise. I, from the times I remember, from my school times actually, I've been an early riser since the time I started going to school actually. So when I was in first grade also, I remember I used to wake up and go to school at 6:30. And then when I changed schools, I started getting up at 6:30, going to school at 8:30. My college was at 8:30, so I used to get up at 6 or 6:30. My university again, I had early morning classes. Even on weekends, I wake up at 6:30. So I think that habit has stayed with me. So I have no problem waking up early. I love waking up early. I cannot really sleep. Even if I try to, I just cannot go back to bed. Even if I feel that, oh, it's weekend, I can sleep more. No, I cannot. My internal body clock has been set that ways that I'm going to just wake up early. And that is why I also go to bed early, because you need the required amount of sleep, right? I need my 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every day. And why you need this much amount of sleep? Every person needs this much amount of sleep. A lot of people say that, no, we can do well with 5 hours of sleep also. You can do well. You definitely must be doing well, but over the period of time it keeps on adding up, and it affects your cognitive function, affects your thinking abilities, and it really is not good to deprive of your body of sleep. It's a required amount of sleep. And if you feel that you'll sleep 4 hours in the night and then you'll compensate by sleeping in the afternoon for 2 hours, that it doesn't work that way. If you want more details on how your sleep can affect your body, please go and read Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, and you will really find interesting insights of how your sleep can really affect all the organs, all the functions of your body, not just brain, heart, kidney, liver, every single thing. Skin. You really should be doing what it takes to sleep properly. Follow the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is the sun comes up, sun rises up in the morning, wake up with the sun. And I'm not saying go back to bed with the sun, because the sun sets at 8 o'clock. Earlier in like old era, they used to sleep early as soon as the sun went down. But now we have lights, we have electricity, so we can stay awake a little longer. But yeah, please try and get your sufficient amount of sleep, and don't compromise in sleep, and sleep well. Second thing is exercising. From the times I can remember, I've been exercising. I've been a very athletic person in my school. Since my school, I used to participate in a lot of athletic events. I love exercising. I love doing yoga. I actually enjoy different forms of exercises. I just don't restrict myself to one form of exercises. I love yoga. Yoga I've been doing from school times actually. And I like to run. I like to do strength training. I love Pilates, and I'm really open to any form of exercise. I really try to experiment. I really try to how this is going to affect my body. So I love and I enjoy exercising. Third thing is walking. Walking, people kind of underestimate. People say that if you are exercising for an hour, you really don't need walking, but you really, really, really need to walk. I read this beautiful line somewhere in one of the newsletters that I'm subscribed to, and it said that if you go out and walk for 20 minutes, 80% of your problems are resolved. Because when you go out, you're out in the nature, you become more clear-headed when you're out in the nature, you're walking, you're moving your body, come up with ideas for your problems that you're facing, your anxiety level reduces, you feel less sad about things, and you get less agitated. That is what I felt. So I really love walking. And when you walk, you're moving, your body is moving. Just 1 hour of gym is not going to help you, is what I feel. You need to keep on walking, keep on moving throughout the day. So try and do your 10,000 steps every day. Walking is very meditative and therapeutic for me. I also enjoy walking out in the grass in the morning. You kind of be in touch with Mother Earth, and when you walk on the grass, it feels so good onto your feet as well, and even your brain also. You feel really, really happy, and that is why I really enjoy walking. Fourth thing that I really love, and it has been a recent addition, I became very consistent with this practice, and that is meditation or pranayama. Either of the two I keep on doing. So earlier I had been on and off with pranayama. I loved doing it, and then I was like, I can't sit still. Then I just kept jumping on and off, on and off, on and off. So I really, really enjoy doing meditation and pranayam for my breathing capacity, for my lungs capacity. It makes me feel calmer. So when you meditate, when you do pranayam, you are not controlling anything. You're not doing anything of that sort. You are just bringing yourself into the present moment. I'm talking to you right now, but it might be possible that you are thinking about something else. Okay, you're not really listening to me. You're not being present. So what pranayama or meditation does is brings you back into the present moment. You don't have to worry about the future. You don't have to worry about the past. You are just being in the moment. So I really enjoy doing meditation. There are times when I don't want to meditate, I'm not feeling great, I'm not feeling well, I am internally, externally, it could be anything, I'm ill, I'm sick, whatever it is. What I do on those days is I do 1 minute of meditation. I log on to my app. So I do a lot of guided meditations. I also do a lot of breathing. Of course, pranayama is breathing exercises. So breathing exercises or guided meditation, I do. So I log on to my app. I use the Insight Timer app for my guided meditations. It's a wonderful app. I highly recommend it. And I do the meditation for 1 minute. And then suddenly I feel good and I go on and do more. I do like 10 minutes meditation, 12 minutes meditation. So it's just the first step that you have to take in order to be able to do something, right? So if you're not able to sit with yourself for a minute, just go for a guided meditation. There are innumerable types of meditation available in the world. There are guided meditations, there are breathing meditations, there are gratitude meditations, there are affirmations, then there are transcendental meditation, there is vipassana meditation or chakra meditation, and not every meditation is going to suit you. Okay, I didn't like chakra meditation, so I tried it, but I didn't like it, so I never do that chakra meditation. The kind of meditation I like, I tend to stick to it because it's more about doing it and not about what kind of meditation can you do. So just do it, go for it. That is how I feel. I really feel calm and centered and feel that it has kind of increased my focus as well. I'm more focused now. I love doing Anulom Vilom Pranayama. I love doing Kapalbhati Pranayama. I love doing box breathing. These are my favorite breathing techniques. All right, the next thing is journaling. I just cannot stop telling you the benefits of journaling and how it has helped me in becoming a better version of myself. When I was in school, I used to write diary. Okay, diary to yourself. How was your day like, and what did you do? If there's something that made you feel good, something that made you feel not so good, everything you write down. It's for yourself. And I used to write it. And as a kid, I didn't really realize the importance of writing a diary to yourself or writing something. But as I grew older, even during my college days, I've written so many things. And when I now go back and look at those diaries, I feel so amazing yet so stupid. But I feel it made me a better person because I've also incorporated the journaling habit since the last 4 or 5 years I've been doing journaling, and that it has helped me understand, reflect, understand how I'm feeling, understand my feelings. Sometimes we just brush our feelings under the carpet, and that is not a really good thing to do. You need to acknowledge your feelings, how you're feeling, why you're feeling certain things, and how you need to go about it, because it really helps you self introspect. And even during journaling, I have come up so many solutions to my problems, so many newer ideas, and I really enjoy journaling. So there are two kinds of journaling that I do. One is a gratitude journaling. This is the gratitude journal that I use. So I kind of switch between my gratitude journals, and this is the one that I'm currently using. And if you see, it says my mood when I wake up, waking up to these grateful things. You write 3 things that you're grateful for that morning, your daily affirmations you write down, and then you all the goals that will help you grow today. Okay, and at night you can write down why I am thankful today, and what have I done enough today to achieve my goal. If not, what can I do, and the best thought of the day. Morning when I wake up, I write down these 3 things that I'm grateful for, because I really believe in the power of gratitude, in the power of law of attraction. I'll make a separate video on that. But I really like to journal down all things in here, because this is a very specific journal. And another thing that I do apart from this is I have this notebook and I write down everything that I'm feeling that day. It's also called morning pages, and I write down everything that I'm feeling that day, everything good, everything bad, everything in between. So I will just go ahead and write it down in my this particular notebook. Next important thing that I do every day, and I've been doing since I can remember, since the time I started it, understood the importance, is reading. Reading is one of the most important things that I do every morning and night. If my mornings are very hectic, I make sure at least in night I do. And if sometimes I'm free in the morning, I also do it in the morning. I love reading books. You'll always find me reading books if I'm not doing anything else. So what I do is in the morning, I tend to gravitate towards a self-help non-fiction book. And for that, currently I'm reading this 12 rules for life. This one is from Jordan Peterson, and it's a self-help non-fiction book. And then at night, I tend to really enjoy fictional books. I am reading this Interpreter of Maladies by Jhumpa Lahiri. It's a wonderful short stories. It consists of really short stories from different people, and I really enjoy these books, non-fiction and fiction books. So reading really helps me develop different perspectives. Reading really helps me understand where people come from, what happens in different parts of the world. It takes me to a different world altogether, away from my world, away from my little problems that I have, and it takes me to a really different world. I love reading. I've enjoyed it, and I cannot really ever give up on reading. Another thing that I try to do is restrict my social media usage. Sometimes what I do is I'll just delete all my apps. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I don't have YouTube on my phone. I have Instagram, but if I'm feeling very anxious or agitated, I'll just delete my Instagram. And you tend to consume a lot of content on Instagram because it's like reels are scrollable. You just keep on scrolling and you get so much of content. So I will just delete it, because then in that case what happens is my consumption increases and my production decreases. So I really don't want that. I really try to restrict my social media usage. I have set my limit on my phone for Instagram, which is 30 minutes a day, and I try to stick to it. And if I'm not able to stick to it, if I'm just like snoozing that off, I'll delete the app. That's what I do, and that makes me feel really happy. And I feel sometimes you feel that you'll have FOMO when you feel that you'll miss out on something, but you know what? You don't miss out on anything. You rather will miss out on your living your own life than being on social media. So I would highly recommend, if you can do that, just do it. And the last thing is talking to my family and my friends. I love talking to people. I love sharing what my day was like with my family and my friends, and just discussing life in general. And that really is very cathartic, very therapeutic, and I make it a point to do it every day. Talk to them. You feel loved, you feel safe, you tend to feel good about yourself, and you also listen to them so they also feel loved. So I feel that is something that really helps me become a better person, because I'm grounded, I'm staying in touch with my roots, I'm staying in touch with my family, my friends. I know they're there when I need them. So yeah, these are the things that I really enjoy on a day-to-day basis, and these habits have really helped me live a very happier and life and stress-free life. Of course everyone has stress, of course everyone has problems, but no problem is really big enough that can't be dealt with. And following these habits through really helps me in my day-to-day basis. So I really enjoy it. And yeah, that was it. I think you enjoyed this video. I have been talking a lot, but I love making such videos for you. And yeah, I hope you liked the video, and please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, as the drill goes, please ask them in the comments, and I will be really happy to help you out with anything, and or just chat. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.